Hi, in this video we give you from the Lake Garda shore 7 interesting tips on how to experience more than just beach fun at Lake Garda. I promise you'll see picturesque towns and villages, a beautiful hike with a spectacular end and 2 exciting car trips. Our first tip: if possible, go to Lake Garda before or after the high season. In high season, the shore road is full of traffic and the beaches are muddy with sun seekers. Our second tip: take an extra day for the outward journey to Lake Garda. We did. From the Netherlands, we had an overnight in the village of Eerwald in Tyrol, Austria, a quiet and cozy village at the foot of the mighty Zugspitze. The next day we crossed the Alps via the Scenic Tremosine. At the end of June there was still a lot of snow on the summit of this pass. Lake Garda has beautiful beaches as well as wonderful towns to visit, to name a few. On the eastern shore, Lazise. Badelino, Garda, Punta San Vigilio, and Malcesine. On the western shore, Limone, and Toscolano Moderno. On the north shore, Riva and Torbola. And on the south side, Peschiera del Garda and Sirmione. Every restaurant in these villages has one or more charming waiters who want to please the young ladies. On the lake you can have a great time in a paddle boat or by sailing, windsurfing, kitesurfing, etc. The coastal road on the east side is not that exciting. However, the one on the west side is, because of the numerous winding tunnels. Now our third tip. There is a car ferry between Torre del Benaco on the east coast and Toscolano Moderno on the west coast. That crossing will save you many miles if you want to discover the other coast. Our fourth tip. On the west coast you can take an exciting car trip from the coastal road on the Strada della Fora, that's the Strada Provinciale 38, to the mountain village of Tremosine, high above Lake Garda. The road is narrow and very scenic and leads, at a high altitude, through a narrow gorge called the Brasa Gorge. In Tremosine you have a wonderful view of the lake. Our fifth tip. If you are in Tremosine, don't forget to visit the so-called Terrazza del Brivido, Italian for the Eery Terraces. The vista over Lake Garda from the north to the south is beautiful. Right below you can see the coastal road running, really scary for people with vertigo. Lake Garda's eastern shore is dominated by Monte Baldo, a mountain range more than 2000 meters high. You can get to the top by taking the cable car in Scenic, but it's much more fun to have a very scenic drive to the top of the Monte Baldo. Therefore, our sixth tip. Head from Badalino via the Strada Provinciale 32 and 29 to Caprino Veronese. Then take the Strada Provinciale 8 and 3 to the top of Monte Baldo. En route you have to stop at the Madonna della Corona, a church stuck against the towering cliff. At the top of the Monte Baldo, at the mountain station of the cable car, you can go for beautiful mountain walks. Lovely when it's sourcing hot at the lake below. From there, drive further north toward Mori and then back to Torbolo on Lake Garda. I assure you a beautiful day trip. Finally, our tip 7. In the village of Torbolo, on the northern side of Lake Garda, you find the starting point of the Sentiero Panoramico Busate Tempesta. At the beginning, you make very gradual altitude meters. The views of Lake Garda to your right become increasingly beautiful. And then suddenly, you find yourself at the top of a cliff. A whole series of steps attached to a perpendicular rock face brings you back to the coastal road. Down there you can choose to walk back to Torbolo or take the bus. Okay, these were our 7 tips. We start packing. Tomorrow we go back to the Netherlands via the easy Brenner Pass, Austria and Germany. Thank you for watching. Do you appreciate the tips? Let us know in the comments.